You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down. A gain of 15. And the Vikings.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs. But let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be run out of bounds, a nice gain, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Now McCarthy has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
At the Saints 10-yard line.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. By the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal. Pacheco can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here's a design run. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
A gain of 1
Okay,
yard.
this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. He runs it across. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series.
For the extra point.
It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
19, Cougar 19. 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Chuck will throw to get us started. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Mason tipped it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
10.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Bronco, 19.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Contact.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Trap 60, Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Tag. Panther 6, go.
Now it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's go. Bronco 8, 19, 18.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Set, check, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
18 Cardinal, Panther 6.
Chuck now from the gun. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one.
9 on the play. Brings up a 3rd down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Ready?
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Number 25.
They'll send out the punting unit. Isaiah Rodgers deep to return. He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Vikings take over first and 10. At their
So
own
good field position to
38-yard
start
line.
with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Pacheco on third. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Let's go
A
now.
gain of 5.
Looking to throw. McCarthy
Vikings.
hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now.
18, 70.
McCarthy looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19, Charger, 19.
They kick the running back in motion. On third and long, it's McCarthy. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got fourth down. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
Go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
At the 60. Ready.
Back to the well again. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Dallas Turner.
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. McCarthy throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Izien with the INT. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Second and 3 now. Blown back, gets the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back-to-back carries here. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be fourth and short.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fourth down, here's Shuck. That's cut beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first.
Let's go. Hawks, 7, Hawks, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
13-yard
A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd down, here's Shuck. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
Shuck's going to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Cougar 19.
Shuck working from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. For a gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
That's caught at the 4. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Reed now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Alontae Taylor has it! And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
So 1st down from the 41. Setting him on the dive. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Back to throw. Shuck. Finds his fullback. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got for big yards on the right side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
39-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. He's on the run, deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down.
Chuck on 3rd down. That heater is going to fall to the turf. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and short.
4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
They'll run for this, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
Shuck now on first down. On the move, hit it right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run the counter. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
Trying for it with Shuck. Free inside the 30. And they get this down to the 28. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
The tackle
A
made.
less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Go.
Looking to throw. That'll be caught by Miller. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 14-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Now Shuck to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints up by 4. So now here's 3rd and 5.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the
He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he is to throw. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. He will bring up 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Cut near the goal line. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know that
We're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Saker. They wanted that 3-point cushion. We all knew what they were doing, be able to maybe breathe a little bit easier. But now got to keep them outside of field goal range, partner, because a kick would win this.
And that starts with a booming kickoff. Give them as long a field as possible before they can get that makeable field goal. From there, your defense just got to rise to the occasion here in the last couple snaps of this game.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Saints. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL.